Hello, everyone. I'm Kirk Skaugen, President of the Data Center Group, and I'm here with Tom Schell, Senior Vice President of Development and Quality for DCG. And we just wanted to spend a few minutes and talk about something we all aspire to, and that is retirement. As you saw, Tom just announced his retirement, so we thought we'd spend a few minutes and reflect on his career. Tom, we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, several years, Kirk. I remember we first met when you were running the client group and I was running the PC group for Lenovo, and we talked about a lot of things, including how to reinvigorate the PC refresh, creating the two-in-one category together. We talked about our challenges with Windows 10. I remember those weekend calls and how we're coming along in progress. And you were gracious enough to host us annually for our Innovation Summit. In fact, in my office here, I still have that picture from the 2015 Innovation Summit. So you've been a great partner at Intel, and I was very glad to see after 24 years of your career there, you decided with lots of options available to you to come join us here at Lenovo. So it's been a great partner and friend for many years.
So Tom, a long career. Why don't you give us some perspective on what you're most proud of?
Yeah, I was reflecting on that. Last Friday, October 6th, was my 11-year anniversary with Lenovo. And when I think back over the 11 years, there's really three major accomplishments I'm really proud of. The first was when I joined Lenovo in 2006. I was asked to lead the Visuals business unit in a turnaround. And we had an amazing team. And at the time, we had some significant losses on monitors outside of China. And step by step, we fixed the operational issues. We innovated. People didn't think you could innovate monitors, and we became a green leader in monitors, the first to become EPIT Gold and then leading in Energy Star. And we kept at it. We were persistent. And 3 years later, the second half of 2009, we broke even. And now, long since I left monitors, they've been making a lot of money for Lenovo. So I was really proud of the Visuals team and still am today. The second was when I was running commercial desktops and creating a new form factor with Intel, our tiny desktop form factor. In fact, I brought with me here, those of you, my desktop friends, remember our golden tinies we made at launch. And it really was, again, a testament to the innovation DNA at Lenovo. People didn't think you could innovate in a standalone desktop category. Standalone desktops or towers, what could you do? But the team saw an opportunity to create the world's first vPro-enabled up to Core i7 desktop, and we delivered it, and it's far exceeded my expectations. The teams that followed me built out the ecosystem, and it's just been truly amazing what the team's been able to accomplish. So that would be the second one. And then the third one just happened recently. We just finished our Apollo 2017 mission. For those not familiar in DCG, that was the development mission to launch the IBM Lenovo's largest server portfolio in history. Whether it was done at IBM or Lenovo, that's the largest portfolio of servers we've ever launched, our ThinkSystem brand and Think Agile brand. And we modeled the development mission after Apollo 2013. And so at the end of the mission, we wore the commemorative Apollo 13 vest and had everyone sign it, and it was truly a great highlight. But if I had to sum it up in 2 words, what am I most proud of in 11 years? It's the Lenovo team. The Lenovo team, the team that I was been fortunate to work with for 11 years, and quite frankly, the teams that followed me, who took the businesses and products to level I personally never thought was achievable, and I honestly believe that's going to happen here in DCG too. We've accomplished a lot together, and I believe the team that you've put in place and the team we have around the world are going to take this business to an all-new level.
Yeah, well, thanks, Tom. And obviously, our Transform event was fantastic because of the work of the whole DCG team. So, obviously, I'm sure people want to know, why retire now? We're in the middle of kind of hitting bottom, coming back up, and we got an exciting year ahead. So, give them some perspective on why you chose this. We've been talking about it, obviously, for some time.
For a while. Well, Kirk, so first of all, my decision to retire is strictly a personal decision. It's where I'm at in my life's journey. I've been 30 years in the IT industry, and it's been an amazing career. But, about 5 years ago, in a span of 8 weeks, my father passed away, and my best friend and mentor passed away. And it was a wake-up call for me that life is short, and it was a motivation for me to move back from Asia to the United States. My wife and I spent a decade in Asia living over there, and it was a great experience. But it was a wake-up call to say it's time to come back and be closer to family. And then a couple years, you know, and some others know, I had a pretty serious health incident. And it was, again, a wake-up call that says time is short. And I made a decision at that point with my wife, Linda, who reminds me we've been married 31 years, 1 year longer than I've actually been working. And for those of you scoring at homes, that means she supported me in college. But we said 2017 would be a good time. We just didn't know what day in 2017 would be a good time. We obviously had a mission to complete, so that pushed it towards the back end of 2017. So my last day will be December 31st, the very last day, but it's strictly for personal reasons. And, you know, the question of why now and the turnaround, I absolutely believe we're on the right track. Just like I said before, in any turnaround I've been associated with, they're usually measured in years, not months. We've been doing all the right things, particularly the last year, in terms of our strategy and execution. We have an incredibly talented team you've brought in, yourself, starting with yourself, but the team you've brought in, incredibly talented around the world. And I'm particularly excited that Bev Creer just decided to join us 2 months ago. And for those of you who've gotten the pleasure to know Bev will be taking over for me in a few weeks. So looking forward to that. So the official day will be on November 1st, and then I will stay on to transition smoothly through the end of the year. But we have an amazing team, and just like all the other businesses I've been associated with, the team that follows usually takes it to a level I didn't even think possible, and I have baked in this turnaround in my retirement financial plan, so I'm counting on the team to turn this around.
So what are you going to do for fun out there in the wild?
Well, yeah, we've got a lot of plans for next year. My wife and I are going to travel. I mentioned I spent a decade in Asia, which means I know Asia pretty well, but I haven't seen the U.S. So we're going to drive in the car and travel around the U.S. I'm going to volunteer my time. My wife is very active in several nonprofits here, and I'm going to help her with that and also work with the local schools where I can. I'm going to take continuous learning classes at North Carolina State, so I'm going to be enrolling at night school there. And then I'm going to get my golf game and tennis game back in shape. I've put that off for a few years, so and just take time to reflect on what's been a wonderful 30-year career. We plan to stay in the Raleigh area, so plan to keep up with my Lenovo friends here. You know, I'll still be a big fan, cheering on the turnaround. It'll just be from a different seat. And I'm still here for the next few months. We wanted to get the announcement out now and let people know that. So I'll be traveling around the world, catching up with all my good Lenovo friends around the globe. So looking forward to the next phase, but still a little bit more to do here.
All right. Any other words for DCG as we're heading through the transformation here?
Yeah, I think if I could leave with one word, stay persistent, stay the course. We have the right strategy, we have the right team. We just need to execute daily every commitment we make, you know, and live our culture. You know, the Lenovo culture is we do what we say, we own what we do, and we wow our customers, right? And I think if we execute the playbooks that we've put in place, stay persistent. There will be obstacles. There's always obstacles, but overcome them. Be creative, but be persistent. I believe the team will achieve some incredible success, and again, success that I couldn't only dream of.
Well, Tom, these moments are always bittersweet. You've been a great colleague and a great friend, and I know a lot of people are going to miss you, but good that you're in the area and we can come back and you can come back and tell us how we're doing. So
Absolutely.
Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you. Looking forward to it. See you soon, team.